Hey guys, this is Chaplain McKee. Welcome to our first devotion. We're going to start doing devotions every day, hopefully, that coincide with our Bible readings for the week. As you remember, we've invited everybody to join us in reading the Bible through a year here at Cornerstone. And so I get the privilege of starting this first devotion that goes along with those Bible readings. So I hope you enjoy this. The first one that we have from today's reading, this passage jumped out at me this morning. It was in Genesis chapter 19. It's the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. And what we see here is Lot has brought in these individuals, these angels sent from God to save him because he was found righteous. And so Lot has them in his home. It comes to the point where the destruction is about to take place of the city. And so the men tell Lot, hey, look, if you've got family outside of this house, go get them now, because it is time for them to leave the city. So they're given the option to leave. And this popped out at me. This one verse popped out at me, and it's something that I hadn't seen before. I hadn't really paid much attention to. And so it's in chapter 19, verse 15. It says, with the coming of dawn, the angels urged Lot, saying, hurry, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, or you will be swept away when the city is punished. That's here in verse 16 that it really caught my attention. It said, when he hesitated. I've spoken to a lot of individuals, myself included. I have found myself in places where I'm not the sinner, but I am around those who are sinning. Or maybe I've found myself in a place that is maybe not evil, but it's not good. It's not glorifying to God. That could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be some friendships, it could be anything. But any type of situation where maybe you're not the sinner, but you are the individual who is still there. You're still hanging out. And so what we see here is that Lot has been told by the angels, hey, look, it is time to go. You need to go now before you are swept away with the destruction of the city. And Lot, it says he hesitated. He stopped for a second. You know, how many of us have been there where we've changed ourselves, God has moved in our lives, and we have stayed where we're either comfortable or maybe even in a place that we love, because we're not ready to give it up yet. We're not in the sin, but we're still near it. And so what we see here is that Lot looks at the city. He sees his sons-in-law, the men who are going to marry his wives, and he says, man, I'm not sure if I really want to leave. Like, the destruction is on its way. He knows it's coming. It's urgent. Because, man, I don't know that I can leave this place. And then it says that the men grasped his hand and the hands of his wife and of his 2 daughters and led them safely out of the city, for the Lord was merciful to them. I tell you what, and it is awesome that we have a God who cares so much about us, that he's willing to reach out a hand when we're in those dark places, when we're in those places of evil, and pull us away from it, even when we hesitate. Again, we're not the ones in sin, but we are near it, we're around it, we're in relationships that maybe we shouldn't be in, and we have a God who cares so much that he reaches down, grabs us by the hand, and provides a way out for us, encourages us, leads us even. Unfortunately, like Lot's wife, we have a decision to make. And sometimes we look back and we feel the ramifications of the destruction that comes from those situations. So this morning, I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to be like Lot and his family. Don't hesitate in a place of sin. Don't hesitate in a place of evil, of darkness. Instead, grab the hand of God. Let him lead you away from it. And then don't look back. Don't look back and be affected by the destruction that comes from those evil places. Lord bless you and guide you. Amen.